Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is episode 4 of our Manor Lords playthrough. If you guys are new to the series, don't worry about it. We're going to go through a quick recap. We'll let you know everything that we did up to this point, or at least in episode 3, and then we'll go ahead and get into the video. If you missed those episodes and you want to catch up on your own, feel free. I have the playlist linked at the end of this video, and you can also find it on my channel page. So remember to leave a like and a comment. Let me know everything you want me to do in this series, and let me know if you're liking it. But okay, so this is our small town of Immenruth. Immenruth is a lovely little medieval village. We've got plenty of level 2 Burgages. We've got, looks like this whole block, most of this block, and then I think this whole block is level 2s. Yeah, we've got a nice, lovely small stone church with a few more Burgages right in front of our marketplace and a little tavern. So everything is going lovely in Immenruth, except for the glaring fact that we have 1 month of fuel and it's currently December. That is very not good. That is quite not good. So what we're going to have to do in this video is, I think we're going to need to level up Immenruth. That will be priority number 1. Priority number 2 will be to use our development point on charcoal burning, which essentially takes 1 firewood and turns it into 2 charcoal, which hopefully will solve our little problem. Now, we're going to need timber, we're going to need planks, and unfortunately, we don't have much of either of them. We are building another logging camp, so why don't we get that done? And that way we can add another family there. How many families do we have in this camp? Just 1. Okay, let's make sure that these guys have a suitable area to work. So let's give them that area. Let's give this woodcutter's lodge this area. And then let's give this woodcutter's lodge, we make this bigger, let's give them that area. So at least now we know that everybody's working in an area that has trees. These saw pits, let's see, they each have 2 families. I'm gonna take 1 family off of each of those, just so that I can actually add them to the logging camps, because we need logs more than we need planks. Well, that's not really true. We need both. But what I'm getting at is that there's really no use in having 4 families on saw pits if we have 0 timber. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing for them to do. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna shift it around a little bit, and we're gonna make sure that we have an excess amount of timber, and then they can make planks kind of as they go, which I think will be good. So let's go into our stable. I'd love to order another ox, and I want to make sure that all of these, I want to essentially max out our livestock, because I think having tons of oxen is good to transfer around resources. So let's just continue every time that this becomes available, and as long as we have stable space, we're going to go ahead and order another ox. I think that that's going to be really good. And just for an update, we've got 8 sheep, which is great. We got so many sheep. Everybody loves a sheep. Pasture space can fit 51, so we're doing just fine. Don't have anybody working in the weaver. Makes me wonder, do we have a ton of wool? Yeah, we actually do. I guess I'll throw someone in a family in the weaver's workshop. I think that would be good. I think that would be good. It's actually funny, every time I say weaver, my wife just got me to read A Court of Thorns and Roses, that whole series. So now every time I say weaver, if you guys have read that series, let me know in the comments, because every time I say weaver, if you've read the series, you'll know what I'm talking about. But hopefully that doesn't get me like, you know, I don't know. I like the series, it was good. I'm sure if my wife watches these videos, which I don't think she will. She's not much of a gamer herself, but she would probably appreciate that I gave her a shout out about reading those books. Let's set the construction reserve for our saw pits to 10. I feel like I did that in the last episode, and maybe it just reset on the save. And then also this road came back. Can I get rid of it? This just really wants a road here for whatever reason. Is that a road? Yeah. Just really wants roads there. I think those are the original roads that came in the map, so maybe every time you reset the save, it just puts those roads back in. But either way, whatever. All right, so let's see. To upgrade to level 3, what do we need? So all of our needs are filled. Now this tavern one will likely fade in and out just because we're relying on importing ale. Maybe we increase the quantity of ale that we want, maybe to like 20. Maybe that would be a little bit more stable. But in order to upgrade to level 3, we're going to need money, which we have. We're going to need timber, which we are getting. We're going to need planks, which we don't have. And then we're going to need roof tiles, which we have a ton of. 56. That's a ton of roof tiles. And then we'll start upgrading kind of around this little city square. And I think that will be good. Now, in order to do that, we're probably going to need some more houses. So why don't we get just like another row of houses in here? I'm actually going to extend this road out just a little bit, just to give us something to anchor off of. So let's get a few more houses here. Maybe something like this. What is that? That's 3 more houses. That would probably be good. And then do I want to run this road? Does this road feel like it wants to go this way? Yeah, I think it does. Let's kind of run it down like this. And then you know what? I'm going to take this road. I'm going to kind of follow the contours that we got going on here. And I'm just going to bring it right into this at a 90. That'll be nice. It's a nice connection. And then we can go ahead. We can fit one more house kind of right in here with a nice, sizable backyard. Something like that. And then I guess we could get a house in right here. We don't have enough timber for that. Yes, we do. So let's get a house in there. There we go. That's plenty of houses. That'll give us enough population to do everything that we need to do. And let's see if we can get another ox. We can't. 6 more days. Should be able to speed through 6 more days. No problem. Although I wonder, does fast forwarding, I assume that moves the calendar faster, right? I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. No, it has to. Because otherwise you would be able to get way more working in the same calendar year. Yeah. What am I talking about? I'm crazy. All right, so we got more families. Let's get another one in this woodcutter's lodge, and then we'll probably throw another one up here as well once we have another excess family that we can work with. Just because I think it will be valuable to keep getting the charcoal, or keep getting the firewood, even though we're going to eventually switch over to charcoal. I think having a good stockpile of firewood would be important. We have 53. Yes, I know. Not enough supplies, not enough fuel. I get it. Plenty of food, though. Plenty of food. Let's go ahead. We can get an extra living space here. I think we already have one here. And then why don't we get like a chicken coop here? Let's get a chicken coop here. And then we'll probably get a vegetable garden here. That would probably be good. And we just got to be careful that we don't run out of money. So let's see. We're exporting war bows right now. That's good. What else do we have a lot of? We don't have a ton of shoes. Don't have a ton. I don't want to export crafting materials. Food, I mean berries, we've got a ton, but I don't really want to export food unless we've got just an amazing supply. And I mean 400 and some odd berries is pretty amazing, but still not super comfortable with that. Okay, so our fuel is still struggling. We do have another family, so I'm going to add another family in on this woodcutter. I think that will be good. And then we've got a bunch of houses here, so we should start to get a few more families. Okay. So let's see. Do we have planks? No, we don't. I wonder why. I mean, they have logs. At least one of them does. I wonder if it's because they're just taking all of the logs and using them for bows. That's honestly what I think is happening. So let's see. Can I get another ox? Yes, I can. Let's get another one. So that's all of our stable space filled up. And what I can do is I could go into this saw pit and I could dedicate livestock to it. Might not be a bad idea. Just because these are just waiting for an ox to come over here and grab them a log. And I feel like with 6 oxen... Yeah, why don't we do that? Why don't we... Let's allocate an ox here. So now this one has Earhart. And then let's allocate an ox here. So this one has Ditz. And now I wonder, do those pull those from this stable space? No, it did not. So I do need another stables in order to... Let's see, where's the stables? There it is, hitching post. Why don't I get one kind of down here? This is fairly central to this kind of industrial area. So let's get another hitching post there. That way we can get more oxen. And then I think I'm going to get another forester hut right in here. Do I have 2 foresters here? Yes, I do. So that should keep this area forested, and then that one should keep this area forested. This one's probably going to take a while to chip away over here. But our firewood is doing really good. We're up to 3 months, which, I mean, is not... It's not really good, but it's pretty good. Let's get maybe 2 more families in here. Let's do 4. Let's see how they do. They're already behind, because they're plowing. And plowing season is actually the autumn, so they're already behind schedule. So my guess is we're not going to get much of a harvest this year, but that'll be okay. All right, so let's see. Do we have planks? No, not yet. Even though these should have dedicated livestock. Where are you, Earhart? Okay, you're bringing a log. I'll allow it. And where is Ditz? Isn't that his name? Where is Ditz? Ditz is doing nothing. Oh, come on, guys. Come on, Sawpit clan. Go get Ditz. Put him to work. What are you guys doing? They're just waiting. I gave you an ox. Go get it. Whatever. They'll figure it out. They will figure it out. All right. So are we making yarn? Yes, we are. And how much wool do we have? We still have a ton of wool, which is good. I have no way to judge whether whether this is too many sheep for one family. Harvesting, peddling, transporting, I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? And then we've still got a family in the tannery, right? Yes, we do. All right. So let's set up a little area down here for our farming. So I think I'm going to get a storehouse here, just so that they have a little storehouse. And then I think I'm going to run a road kind of down here. Not sure where it's going to go, but this will allow me to get the malt house in here, kind of off the beaten path. And then we'll go ahead and get a communal oven here. And then let's grab a windmill. Kind of really like right here, kind of at this crossroads. And then I might actually just connect this up like that so that it looks really nice. So how this is going to work is we're going to grow wheat. The farmhouse will then thresh the wheat, and we can set the priority, but I think I'm just going to leave it at medium. It will thresh it into grain. The grain will then be processed at the windmill into flour, and then that flour will then be baked into bread at the oven. Now, we're probably not going to have anywhere near enough wheat, but we'll figure it out as we go, I guess. And then similarly, we're going to grow barley. Barley is going to go into the malt house, I believe. Yeah, barley into malt. And then someone left a comment that told me that we need a brewery to actually make ale from malt. So why don't we get a brewery? Oh, I took out the last tree. I wish I could plant trees like in city skylines. I wish I just had I wish in cosmetics there were just trees. Erase shrubbery. I don't want to erase the shrubbery. Why would I want to do that? If anybody's seen my Timberborn playthrough, you know that I do not erase shrubbery. All right, let's get a couple of these level 3s. Oh, we still need more planks. All right, well, we'll get 1 level 3. And this will produce 2 coins instead of 1, which would be good for our monthly income. But we'll just chip away at those as we go. And let's see, are there any bandits that we can deal with? Ooh, there are 2 bandit camps right here. Let's go ahead and deal with those. They're actually quite close. Ah, we've maxed out both of these, which is excellent. So let's get our soldiers here. We'll just form them up just like that. And then we'll move out and deal with these bandits. There's actually an abandoned windmill here. And something else. Not sure what that is. Okay, so the bandits are actually on their way. So let's go ahead, let's get the spears out in front. And let's get them in the stand your ground, and then we'll get the archers behind. Not sure on the range for the archers. Apparently they are in range. So we'll have to see. But we should be able to deal with these bandits pretty well. Our effectiveness on our spear militia is 87%. So they got a 29%, 28% fatigue issue going on right now. But their cohesion is good. And our archers didn't manage to kill a single bandit, which is pretty bad. But that's okay. So let's go into double speed here. We should be able to handle these pretty well. And they can't. There we go. There you go, archers. And these bandits should. There we go. Broken. Okay. So let's go up here and let's deal with this. Let's bring our archers up. And then we'll just continue on to this next bandit camp. And I think what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and set up our archers right here. We'll go ahead and grab this. I'm going to send the resources to the nearest village or town so that we can actually continue to gather some resources. And then I think what we'll do, let's see, how's the slope? Slope is pretty good. So let's go maybe right here, kind of on this elevation. And then we'll put our archers right behind. All right, so let's go into 2 times speed. Let's get them up on this hill. Hopefully these bandits will come and challenge us. Although actually, there are no bandits here. I think the Baron already dealt with them. So let's bring the archers back. No point in running them over here. And let's send these resources to the nearest town. And let's bring the spearmen back. Let's go into triple speed here, just so that we can disband these guys once they're back in the settlement. Come on. Can't be disbanded outside of the home region. Yeah, I know. Is it just because... There we go. Maybe they all need to make it back. But whatever. Now they can go back to work. And I love seeing this just enormous line of peasants going back to work. And I guess some artisans. We got some artisans. Got some Fletchers and cobblers, right? Cobbler? Yeah, cobbler. And we've got a brewer, which is cool. And we're working on our first little level 3 burgage right here. Do we have enough planks? No, we don't. Why aren't you guys making planks? What is Ditz doing? Ditz isn't doing anything. You guys are just... Okay, what if I remove Ditz from your service? And then I give you Ditz back. A guide is coming. Getting an ox. Okay, perfect. So now you each have an ox. And Earhart is transporting. And Earhart's the workhorse. I don't know what the rest of you guys are doing. Bodies need burial. Ah. Okay, that's something that we haven't dealt with yet. So I think if we go into housing, yeah, we need a corpse pit. Not all deserve to be buried on consecrated ground. Use this building to get rid of any raider corpses quickly. Where do I want this? Probably not near my farming. Maybe I'll tuck it kind of... Let's kind of tuck it over here. So let's just tuck it in right there. And then do I need to put a family to actually work here? Probably. Let's make this the highest priority. I don't think they actually need anything. They just need some shovels to deal with it. Requirements not met. What's your requirement? Fuel. Yeah, I know. We're still working on the fuel. Give me a minute. I'll get the fuel. We do need more planks. Why can't you guys just make some planks? You have a log. Come on, what are you doing? Earhart is still transporting. He's almost here. He's almost here. We're probably going to use all these planks on bows before the, yeah, we totally just did. All right, let's upgrade this to a level 2 small stable, which will be good. Now, hopefully somebody will come over here and make some planks. I just want to upgrade some. I just want to upgrade some Burgages. How, you know, how hard is that? Is that too much to ask? I do love our little market, though. It is growing. It's growing quite well. Come on. What are you talking about? There we go. Now I just need one more. I just need a few more. A few more planks. Ah, and they don't have any logs. Is someone at least... Is Ditz working? Yes. Where's Ditz going? Ditz, where are you going? You work for the... You work for the planks. You work for the saw pit. Ditz doesn't know what he's doing. Ditz is lost. Alright, let's get another saw pit. Let's do that. That would probably work. How much timber do we have? Not a ton. I do have a ton of families, though, so I could get another... Let's get another family down here, gathering some logs. Oh, and then I want to get 2 families in here, in this forester set. So then we can keep the foresting going strong. And let's set this kind of on this area, so that they can gather right here. And then this one doesn't have an area, they're just kind of working all over the place. Let's go ahead and let's get a mine set up over here. That would probably be good. So we can get a little mine over here. We're probably not going to use it for a little while because I don't really need iron right now. But we are working through this clay deposit fairly well. But okay, let's go into 2 times speed. I would love to get this saw pit done. Put that on very high priority. And put this level 3 burgage on the highest priority. Is this one? It just needs planks. Come on. Come on, guys. Get some planks going. Let's come down. I want to get that small stable done. I'm prioritizing everything. This feels like Timberborn. Timberborn all over again. Okay, cool. We have planks. And now we don't have tavern. Excellent. So I'm just going to kind of keep looking at these. We do have ale. So there we go. Let's get one of those. And we just need some planks. Although that is going to be enough. Let's go. Highest priority on both of those. And did we get this pit done? No, not yet. So we still have bodies to deal with. Now, my guess is that eventually in this game, this is going to be a problem. This would be a disease issue. Now, probably not a huge issue just because it's so far out here. But my guess would be that this inevitably would become a disease issue. And they haven't even finished plowing either of these fields. So we are not going to get a strong harvest this year. For sure. For sure. Why don't I grab this road and just kind of continue to provide nice connections. So we'll connect that. That seems like a logical connection. I'm not sure how many people are going to be coming from up here to go down towards the farms or vice versa, but it's still a good connection. And then what did I say I wanted to get here? A vegetable farm. That's right. Vegetable farm. This one's still being built, as is this one. Still don't have the planks for it. And they haven't built the saw pit yet. Man, what are they working on? Who knows? Who knows? I mean, they should be working on these, right? Because these are the highest priorities. So they're doing a lot of transporting over here. This one still needs some roof tiles. This one needs a little bit of everything, including planks. This is such a cute little house. It's so, like, short. Like, compared to this one. I guess this one's kind of short, too. But that one just looks huge. This one's little. I respect it. This one's big. And this one just needs a timber to be able to get done. Alright, and we'll upgrade this one. That way we'll have a nice row of level 3s. Right there. And then maybe we'll upgrade these two. That would probably be good. Do need planks for that, though. We have the planks. Every time we have the planks, I'm just gonna do it. Okay, cool. So we got our next development point. We are not going to divert from our original plan. We are going to get charcoal. So now, we slow this back down. We've got a pretty decent amount of firewood. So let's go ahead and get the charcoal kiln. Where do I want to put this? Kind of want to put it like here, maybe. Maybe down here. Kind of like it right there. Let's build that there. I'm going to put that on a high priority. Just so that it gets built faster than the all that farm stuff that I built. I think we're maxed out on families. So what do we have? 19 plus 13 is 32. Plus 7 is 39. Did I do that math right? Yeah. So we still have some space. We should have high population growth. But it probably wouldn't hurt to get a couple more houses in here. Maybe get like 2 more right there. That would probably be good. How are we doing on planks? Not good. Not good at all. They're probably being used for bows. Probably being used for bows. But okay. Do we have any commodities that we could export? Shoes. Shoes are actually doing decently well. Got a pretty good amount of leather. So why don't we go into trading here? Let's go to commodities. Let's establish a trade route for shoes. I'm going to export until we get down to maybe 30. Maybe 20. 20 excess shoes. No, let's go 30. I think 30 is a safe number. And then I'm going to actually bring the ale export up to like 15. So that we have just a little bit more excess. And then I think I'll add another family in here to be traders. I think that would be good. But okay, let's order an ox for down here. Let's get a family in here. And then we do need a family in the charcoal kiln. Probably going to need multiple. But considering we've still got... So what does this +2 mean? For those of you who know. Does this mean that I have 2 openings? Like 2 available burgages? Let's do some math. No, that's not what that means. Because we have 41 families right now. Yeah, maybe it means we're building 2 more? Yeah, I guess that's what it means. We're building 2 more. All right, let's get another level 3. And then another one. And that's all of our planks. Do we have any more planks? No, we don't. Although we don't have a family in here. Do I need a family in here? Probably. Let's get a family in here. Okay, and Valbrand is being claimed right here. Central territory. I'm not going to fight him on it. I don't have the military strength. But what I do think we're going to do is we're going to claim our first territory. So we're going to claim Nuslo. And we're going to claim it with influence. So if you look here, we have 1.6k influence. And we've gotten that by defeating lots of bandits. So let's go ahead and claim Nuslo. He shouldn't fight us on it, I don't think. So I think we should be okay to claim that territory. Shouldn't be an issue. And then why don't we upgrade this row of 3 into level 2s? that would be good. This one could be a level 2. Probably make those level 2s. I kind of want like the core to be the higher levels, and then it will kind of lower in level and density as we spread out. You know what I mean? So like these 3 houses here have a little bit more space than the others. I think that'll be good. But that is quite a bit of building that I just queued up. They are working over here. We just need 2 more roof tiles. And then they'll probably come and work on these. Wow, our tools got stolen. Does that mean we can't build anything without tools? I don't know. I actually don't know what tools do. I kind of have that feeling. Blacksmith. Enables the production of tools, spears, and sidearms. Do I want a blacksmith there? No, but I want a level 3 there. And there. I don't have enough planks for a blacksmith. I'm kind of worried, though, that they can't do anything without tools. What do tools do? What does the help menu say? I don't know. I'll go through this at a later date. Unless I can find tools right now. That would be pretty cool. Tools, tools, tools. Just gonna do a quick scan for tools. Tools. That's not super helpful, if I'm being honest. I would think that tools, like, would be required for building, maybe? But I don't know. You know, what do I know? Let's get another ox. I don't know if I need this person here. It says that we're using one of the 2 stable spaces. But it also says we don't have any... Oh, we do. We have a livestock. Okay, cool. And we claimed Nuslo, which is great. And there is a bandit camp here. So we could go deal with them. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Maybe I'll just grab my spear militia to go deal with them. I don't think we need the archers. I think we'd be just fine with just the spear boys. So let's take these lads over here. We'll kind of get them set up right here. I don't think we need all of our soldiers to deal with this. But okay. So let's kind of square these guys off a little bit. And let's see, their fatigue is pretty bad. So hopefully it'll improve just slightly as we wait for the barbarians to arrive. Yeah, it's improving a little bit. But their cohesion took a hit. So let's see, we should be okay. Yeah, we're dealing with them fairly easily. I mean, a full unit of spears is no problem. No problem for dealing with a bandit camp. And this will be good. And it's funny now, you look at Nuslo, everything is zeros. The whole region. So we're going to send that wealth to the nearest town, which is Immenruth. But Nuslo, nothing. And then you go over to Immenruth and all of a sudden we've got tons of stuff. But let's bring those spears back and then we'll disband those. But this is actually a really good region to claim because they have the rich deposit of clay and iron. Those are both really good resources to have. What is their fertility? Didn't even check that. It's decent. Man, this region. Talk about farming. This region is so good. This one's still not great. It's slightly better than ours, than our home region, than Immenruth, but still not great. Let's disband the spears. They can go back to work. And then I think we'll get another family in the charcoal kiln. Just to keep making charcoal. We've got tons of firewood, so firewood is not an issue. And then we only need one more level 3 to upgrade. So why don't we get an extra living space here? And then we could start to upgrade some of these to level 3. So let's get that one upgraded. And then after this, I'll probably upgrade this because I want to see what that extra living space looks like for an upgraded burgage plot. So I think that would be good. Now, planks are just not doing good. So I'm going to give these guys a livestock. Linhart. 2 out of 2. How many ox do we have? 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah. So I would need another... region. Or not another region, another stables to be able to get more livestock. But this should be good though. Once we get all these built, or at least one more built, what are we going to go with for our next development point? Small town. Or I guess we'll be moving on to medium town. Not sure. And look at these jerks putting their gates right in the road. All right, early access game. That's okay. Okay, so Immenruth is now a medium town. So what do we want? Heavy plow enables oxen at the farmhouse. I feel like we're not really a farming place. Foreign supplies sells firewood and bread in the market as long as our regional wealth is high enough. Basic armor making allows us to make helmets. And then that would unlock advanced armor making, which allows us to do mail. Deep mining, not for this region. It's not what we need. Trapping would be nice, because that leads on to pelts. Berries would be nice. Orchardry would be nice. I'm kind of thinking one of these, or maybe the orchard. I want apples. I think we'll go with trapping. So we'll get a passive income of meat from our hunters, which I think will be good. That'll give us a little bit more meat coming in because we honestly have virtually none. This looks cool though. So this is what it looks like with the additional living space. It's kind of a joined kind of 2 houses right next to each other. I think that looks really nice. And all of a sudden our little town square looks lovely with these upgraded buildings. Let's see, is this level 2? Yes, they are. These are not. So why don't we get these upgraded to level 2? That's probably where the level 2 will start to taper off. This is already level 2. And then most of these are level 1s kind of out here. Which I think is nice. I think it looks nice. And I think we'll start probably putting some houses on this side of the road, maybe down here a little bit more, and maybe around here back in this area. Would be good, I think. But okay, do we have any... We got barley. We got 10 barley. Yeah, why don't we put 2 more farming families in here so that we could at least try and get these plowed. Right? Plowing and sowing, I think? Or is this sowing? Can't really see. It's kind of flickering in and out. Maybe this one? Nope. That one's not doing anything because it's fallow. But we should have just a ton of people working here now, which makes sense. Farming, probably very labor intensive. Where are all these people? Yeah, they're kind of making their way down. These 3 are kind of doing whatever they want. But okay, why don't we upgrade this storehouse? I feel like that'll be good. Might as well have an upgraded storehouse. Really no reason in doing either of these. I mean, I guess we could have somebody in the malt house because we do have some barley, but I think we'll probably just wait for the next growing season. And we'll just see how this works with a nearly full staff of workers. I think that would be good. So let's kind of take a rundown of where we're at. We're doing pretty good. We got pretty good amount of resources. We got tons of level 3 housing, which is going to be earning us a pretty good amount of money. And we actually have a really good amount of money. Can these be upgraded? No. See, we're at the maxed out level for the game here in early access, so we're not going to be able to advance past level 3, which is okay. That's fine. It's not the end of the world. But what that does mean is that we'll probably continue to expand a little bit, and then we'll probably work on starting a new settlement over here in Nuslow, and then maybe eventually doing some war with the Baron to claim some more regions. I think that would be good. But how are we doing? Do we have charcoal? Not that much. Let's get a third family in here. That might be excessive, but we'll see. Still leaves us one family for building. And are we maxed out? We've got, I wish it would just tell me instead of total population, like total population and number of families, so that I don't have to do mental math while making videos, because, you know, I'm just, I mean, no one likes mental math. What do we got? 39, 40, 50, right? 50. So we got 52 housing slots. We could get another one right here for only two. Wood. I think that is a fair deal. And then we've got so much money. Kind of makes me want to import like some food, like some bread maybe. Import some bread, because something tells me we're really not going to be making that much bread. How much is bread? Food. Bread is 4. Not terrible. Let's go ahead and import some bread, and we'll import it to 15. I think that'll be good. Let's get another family in here trading, because now we have 2 for work. And now we've got a ton of planks. So that's pretty good. We're maxed out over here, so we are starting to get a decent amount of charcoal. So did that improve our fuel? Yes, it did. Although our food is now struggling. But hopefully importing some bread will be good. Let's bring this up to 20, let's say. And then if we go to the ale, let's bring this up to 20 as well. Global market supply. Critically undersupplied. Prices are much higher than usual. Global market supply. Oh, interesting. I have never seen this before. Prices are lower than usual. And these are just average. Critically undersupplied. Yeah, so I'm going to have to start making... Let's see, did they actually get these? No, I'm confused. I thought we were plowing in the winter. Oh, I guess not. Whatever. We'll figure out the farming in the next episode. This is going to bring us to the end, guys. If you enjoyed it, definitely consider leaving a like and a comment below. Let me know how I'm doing. Let me know if you're enjoying this playthrough as we watch our storehouse get upgraded. Let me know some of the things you want me to try out in the future, and whether you guys are interested in the Manor Lords playthrough. It's probably not going to be one of my longer playthroughs, just because the game is fairly limited with it being in early access. But I am really enjoying this series. I hope you guys are as well. Subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date on this series as well as some of the other ones that we got going on. Don't worry, we're going to come back to Timberborn. Don't worry, I'm just taking a little break from it. And I will see you guys in the next episode. So until then, have a great day. Thanks.